If you don't want a gas sales tax in Maryland, one of the state's top politicians is on your side tonight. State Comptroller Peter Franchot says such a tax would create tremendous problems for 2,300 gas stations in Maryland that would ultimately have to close. ABC 2 News' Roosevelt Leftwich joins us now with more on this story. Rosie?
Well, Kelly, Franchot and industry groups outlined just what a gas sales tax would cost. They say it would make getting gas such an issue for consumers that small businesses would be squeezed. Do you ever see anyone smiling when they get gas? Faces glued to the display, watching their money as it goes right into the tank, only to get burned away in a four-cylinder engine that will demand another $30 fill-up in a few days. That's closer to $80 if you have a big engine in an SUV. Maryland Comptroller Peter Franchot says gas has become an emotional purchase for consumers. He says a gas tax is only causing one emotion these days, and that's anger.
With today's gas prices, the additional sales tax would make Maryland the fourth highest state for gas on the continental United States.
Flanked by industry lobbyists, Franchot reiterated his stance against the tax. He says his office has no indication how a gas tax would even be collected, and depending on how it's collected, it would be a double blow to retailers and consumers. Right now, wholesalers pay the state's 23.5 gas tax before it even gets to the station, and that cost is passed on. If they have to collect a gas sales tax, the industry says that would increase the cost per tanker load by about $1,700 to $1,900 on gas that hasn't even been sold yet. It would also raise transportation costs by anywhere from 2 to 6% per truckload. They say the worst would be the 160 different tax rates because of factors such as grade of gas, formulation of gas, where the gas comes from, and by brand because prices and gas options change daily. The industry says it would be a headache and a wallet ache for everyone.
Every time a consumer comes in to fill up and the gasoline price has gone up a couple of cents a gallon, they hear it. How am I supposed to pay for this? The consumer wants to know. Well, can you imagine putting 18 cents all of a sudden, 20 cents a gallon all of a sudden, what the consumer's going to say? We know from our polls that we've done that consumers are across the state are absolutely opposed to this type of an increase.
Now, another issue that is also involved in this is what the comptroller says is a lack of a guarantee that money raised from any gas sales tax would actually go to the highway fund. Franchot says he's never, ever seen state government leave money in a fund and not touch it. Roosevelt Leftwich, ABC 2 News.